cliche. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Let's hit it.
Oh, 50 song. I know,
Awesome.
it's like cliche would be the... Oh my god, this is amazing. Whoa. That's weird, it really does kind of feel like a video. Yeah.
That boat is parked in there. Those dark green plants everywhere. That's the largest coffee plantation in the United States. Wow.
Yeah, I think so bad. Really?
Kauai coffee.
Yeah.
They have a visitor center too, so if you want to go try some brews tomorrow morning or whatever.
We had a nice mix with rum yesterday.
Yeah. Coffee and rum. Was it Kahlua rum?
Yeah.
Yeah. Locally brewed or distilled.
Yeah.
But look how big it is, huh? It's everywhere. You can see it goes almost all the way to Pueblo. The first thing I want to do, take you to a movie set. Which movie?
Jurassic Park?
Yep. You're not wrong. So, this is a movie that came out in 1993, like 26 years ago.
Oh my god, I'm old.
That's how old you guys are. Right?
Thanks.
That movie's 26. So, in this movie, and if you don't remember it, you can look up that, just that little snippet. This is a helicopter scene. They fly alongside the river, and then they go to a waterfall, land at the base of the waterfall, enter Jurassic Park over there. So that's the waterfall we're going to go check out first.
Awesome.
And we're flying exactly along the same path.
Oh, sweet.
You're in the movie right now, so start fixing your dinosaurs. Tell me what to do, yeah?
Easier every day.
Well, I'm going to change the music, especially for you. Because I'm a little cheesy. Just don't tell anybody that I'm cheesy, yeah? I don't want that reputation.
Don't compromise.
Here it is.
That's like I'm in a helicopter car wash right now.
Yeah. We're in the film right now. And then in the film they talk about turbulence. You know, like the camera pans inside the aircraft and all the actors is like, oh yeah, and the pilot says, we get a little wind shear over here. Yeah, it goes like that, you know, and then they're like, woo. So we're doing all of that.
So is this like a normal day in Hawaii?
Oh yeah.
Really?
If it doesn't rain, I mean, it's not healthy. You know that the center of this island is the wettest spot on the planet, yeah?
Yeah, 400 inches.
550.
Really? Oh, that's wrong.
11 yards. This is it. Mana vaya Puna. That'll be on the test after the flight. There's going to be a written test
That's
in the Hawaiian language.
Look, there's someone down there.
Oh.
That guy crashed.
That's a helicopter that's still there since the movie. They just left it. No, this is one company that can land there.
Wow, the fall is awesome.
It's cranking too.
How many feet is that waterfall?
400.
Oh. Is there any way to get down there?
By helicopter. Yep,
really?
that's it. This is privately owned. Like
Really?
somebody owns that waterfall, and those are the ones that rent out the contract to go land there.
Oh, look at the rainbow. Yeah. Waterfalls are on the island of Hawaii.
So we're going from the wet side to the dry side. It's that quick, right? And this is usually like that because of the trade winds. The trade winds hit the island from the northeast, and then when they hit the terrain, the mountain, whatever island it is, the air then rises because it can't go straight, and it hits the mountain. And when it rises, it cools, and when it cools, it drops its rain out. Like, cools off, and all that rain, or most of it, falls on the east side of or the northeast side of the island, and then when these clouds keep on going southwest, then they're empty most of the time. So we still get a little bit of rain over here, but then the farther west you go, see how that vegetation is almost gone over there on the left?
Yeah.
And you guys been up Waimea, you see how, you see that red dirt everywhere. But I want to go check out the wettest spot on the planet with you, and hopefully we can get in there, so we'll see. And if it's open, it's going to be epic. Because when it rains like this, you're going to have these waterfalls back there cranking.
Awesome.
And it is open. Lucky you.
Awesome.
So, what's unique about the area is that we're approaching the crater. People call this the crater. It's the back of Olokele Canyon. And up top is Kawaikini. That's the wettest spot on the planet. And Hawaiians have always revered that area. They call it the birthplace of the island. No one wrong when they said it's the center of the volcano. So geologically speaking, is where the island was born, I guess.
Yeah.
And because of the crater is missing a side, the caldera is missing a side through erosion, and it allows for the helicopter to go in it. And once we're in there, it's like a feeling. I don't know how to describe it. Like words almost don't do it justice. It's just like. It's like a place of serenity, I guess. You'll feel it when we get there. And I can already see the first waterfall in the distance over there. That's where we're going. It's so good. When you're there, you will fall silent.
Awesome.
We'll get a little closer in a second. I want to slow down for this waterfall on the right side. You'll see it in about 5 seconds, right behind the corner. You don't see it yet, but it's coming in 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
And this is where you experience the true magic of Kauai. Olokele Kiho. Also look up. Try to see the top of the waterfalls. I'll flip it around in a sec. Look at the trees sticking out of the wall on the side. It's like you're in the Avatar movie or something.
I have to press you guys for your photo. All mine are mics with my there's Witsken. Photos don't do it justice. But
Look at this one. 2,400 feet from the top to the bottom.
it's cranking.
This one's going off. You guys want to take a shower?
Yeah. Actually, big one. I was gonna be.
Oh, it's awesome. You see that like little pool?
Bathtub, yeah.
Are you glad you were a little impulsive?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Saw the sign Maverick and we said it's meant to be.
Or is there a connection between the name and somebody you know or something?
Top Gun.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
See, my
My name's Goose.
cell phone's name is Maverick.
Your cell phone's name. I like it.
Goose, I'm Maverick.
You like drinking Grey Goose?
Nope.
All these canyons, the only way to see it is by a chopper.
God.
Look how the vegetation is tapering off right now.
Yep.
So you no longer have that understory of ferns anywhere. That gives way to grasses, and then even the grasses disappear if you keep on going this direction. So what have you guys seen in Waimea? You guys seen that waterfall from the road?
Yeah.
It's called Waipo'o.
We went up to the lookout, right?
Yeah.
The Waipo'o overlook?
The top of it, yeah, to see, I guess you see the coast of,
Ni'iha.
right. And
Oh,
then
no,
what's
the Kalawao overlook.
What's the island that's like
Yes.
off in the distance?
That's it. That's Ni'iha. Well, we're on the dry side. Just like that.
Yeah, even the...
Red shirts everywhere. Easily change their clothes.
Yeah. What makes it red?
Iron oxide.
Oh, dear.
So I'm going to show you parts of the canyon that you haven't seen yet. The white bow is in the back corner over there, the 11 o'clock position all the way in the distance there, but I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff that nobody ever gets to see.
Awesome.
Wow.
Finally.
Also look straight down because you have a waterfall up top and then at the bottom, and I'll show you a third one in a minute. But the nicest one is here behind the corner, so get your camera ready.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
Get that, Mary?
You guys having fun, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Mary got quiet. I'm like, is she okay back there? But... wow. Colors are awesome.
Yeah.
I never would have thought you'd see something like this in Hawaii.
No.
Yeah. People have called this the Grand Canyon of the Pacific. So this is, I think this is Hawaii's best kept secret. You said that right, because even if you go to the overlook and see a waterfall and even do a little hike, you don't know that this is massive. Nobody ever gets to go to Kauai. This is Kauai Canyon, and the river has the same name. This river starts up in the clouds straight ahead there, on top of the plateau. That's the Alakai Swamp, and it's connected to Kalakini, 550 inches. So that the thing is filled with water. So multiple rivers drown out of that, or drain out of that, in every direction. And these rivers, when they've come west, have carved out the west side of the volcano. This is all soft volcanic rock. And while doing so, it has exposed the guts of the island. Look around. There's these layers everywhere. That is, this is lava rock. And the Grand Canyon has that as well. These horizontal lines called strata in geology. The biggest difference here is that this, compared to what you have in Arizona, this is a baby. This is 5 million years old. There's nothing even, like the youngest rock in Arizona is like 270 million or something like that. Quarter billion years old. So this is young, very soft, and volcanic. That's so cool. So these two waterfalls that are coming up here, nobody ever, this is impossible to see if you don't take a helicopter flight. There's an overlook at the back, but you don't see the waterfall. You can look inside the canyon, but you don't see the waterfall. Here, look straight down to the right.
Oh, wow.
That's cranking right there. So this is how these canyons form. It cuts through the rock like a knife cuts through butter. Alright, so now we go, I guess, you guys want to see Waipo'o again? That waterfall you saw from the road?
Sure.
Yep. And then after that, we'll go to Nepali.
Awesome.
So a little bit more canyon flying, and then we're on our way. How you doing, Mary?
Good. Don't miss the bag, Mary. Oh no, I'm out of juice. Bad. You want my phone?
The battery's dead?
Yes.
Oh.
Mine? No.
Take pictures of mind's eye.
Enjoy it.
So the road is straight ahead on top of the rim. From left to right, that's uphill. And the overlooks that you were at, they're kind of, all throughout there. So you can stop multiple places. And then the waterfall is behind the corner on the right. That's Waipo'o. It's coming. There it is.
Oh.
There's still hikers up top all day long. I see people up there. You see those people that's standing there? You look at the orange triangle.
Oh yeah, I see 'em. Well, that's where we were a couple hours ago.
Oh really? You did this hike?
Is that what we saw?
We were right there. We saw those people on that ridge. So we were like right over here.
Yeah. So you came from this overlook straight ahead. If you look 12 o'clock, there are people standing there behind a fence underneath the big trees over there. I don't know if you can see them. See those folks?
Yep.
Yep. And then there's another one over there. Maybe you stopped there as well.
Probably.
Actually, think it's that one. Nervous.
Alright, so if this is the last time that you'll see Waimea,
Hey, Waimea.
farewell. Time to go to Nepali.
Oh, look at that.
Thanks.
You can see Ni'ihau now, the island.
What's the island?
Ni'ihau. And if you guys haven't been to the west side, Polihale State Park right there, it's big sand dunes. You see the sand over there?
Yeah.
So, 100-foot sand dunes, and people have bonfire on the beach there, play music, ulele, whatever, or just bring your whatever your own music. And it's right there where Nepali starts, or finishes, or ends, or depending which direction you're going. So that's the end of the road. You can't drive any farther in a westerly direction than that beach over there.
What's going on over here?
This is logging. So they had eucalyptus in the forest over here. They're from Australia, right? So they use it for logging. But that is Skokie State Park, and then Waimea State Park, you know it. So this is where you were. And you went all the way to the Kalalau Overlook, you said? When you saw, did you see the water? Did you see the ocean from the overlook?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to go up that valley in a minute. That's by that white sphere on the right side.
Yeah.
You recognize that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's where you were.
There was someone rappelling from it.
Huh.
I don't know what they were doing. Take a picture. Cool.
You guys ready for Nepali?
Yes. Go. Wow. The water.
You can see Honopu Arch over there. See that rocky finger straight ahead, actually. Like there's like a
Oh, yeah,
cave.
yeah.
So you can go underneath that. We'll go check that out in a sec. I just want to show you Nualolo first. So I guess you're not coming up here again, yeah? Because there's the Ava Pui Trail and or Overlook, and then you come to the end of Nualolo. You can go stand on these cliffs anywhere. Right here, that point right there.
Yeah.
Right ahead, that's the end of one of the trails. It's called Ava Pui. This is Ava Pui Canyon, so that's where you end up, and you can see all of this. This is good.
What's the best height on the...
This one, Ava Pui.
Ava?
And it's right here on the left where it ends. And then there's another one, Nualolo, which is also good, but you have a better angle if you do Ava. It's really slippery, because it's downhill from the top down, and then after that, try to get back up when you're already spent. Look at the contrast between the color of the water and then the green and the red and the brown. It's like a painting. Mary, I don't know if you can reach these headsets over here. Can you reach the far headset?
I really am a done.
Yeah.
A little T-Rex.
Right. If you want to unbuckle, and because the thing is rattling, that's the problem. Like that's what you're hearing. Yeah, just and put it on the seat. Yeah, there you go. Fantastic. You see the arch coming up. We'll go on the back side of it, and you can see through it. But we're coming back in this direction also. Oh, were they right on the beach there? Tip Captain. Tip the Captain. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, that's awesome. Want to do that?
That's so funny. So you can't really get to this beach unless you swim to it. It's illegal to beach in over here with any vessel. So you're not supposed to get on the beach with a boat, canoe, kayak, whatever, anything. So, but you can go to the beach
like
if you swim.
those guys in the boat could have like jumped off.
Yeah. Well, they do that. So they go offshore and then they say whoever wants to go swim towards it, you can't do that. That's the thing that they do. So it's not illegal to be on the beach, but.
What's the diving like here?
The diving pretty good. Yeah. It's I've gone diving on the south shore, not on this side. Yeah, and often you just shore dive. You walk in, don't need a boat. Oh, let's go check out the whale.
Oh, whale?
Oh. They dive really quickly though, but see that white spot over there? Yep.
Look at him. The rainbow.
Wow, if you have a picture of a rainbow and a whale, that's...
Trifecta. That's it right there. No white spot. Hot buddy.
I saw that splash. That's the dive. That's where they dove, so they went back down. Yeah. So I guess I must have seen the last of, because I saw the fin come out.
Wow.
All right, let's go up Kalalau. That's Kalalau right there. Don't forget, take pictures on the right.
Whoa. Alright, you do it.
I can angle it a little better if you want there, like that. Is that better?
Yeah.
And these are the cathedrals. Take a picture of that too. That's really good to have. That is, those are the palis, as you say, and you can see through the arch too now on the right side.
Oh yeah.
Is that another helicopter right there?
Yes.
Huh, cool.
So these are the cathedrals, and you see these jagged peaks all over the coast, but those are so stunning that they called them, they gave them a name, that group. And when you say Napali, you're speaking Hawaiian, you're saying the cliffs. So you're on the cliff coast. And the overlook that you're at is up there, right side. This is Kalalau Valley, the one that you saw. You notice they use a photo of Kalalau for Windows 10 screensaver?
Really?
Yeah. So you boot up your computer, you get a new picture every time. That's it. For like 1,500 years, Hawaiians have lived here in this valley right here below us. They had a settlement here, large.
Someone actually lives down there?
Not anymore. This is state park now. Although, since the Vietnam War, after the Vietnam War, people, the hippie era started, I guess, and people just got away from society, and they've been here for 50 years. But the park recently kicked all of them out. If they're still here, they can hide really well. But at some point, they call them the squatters of Kalalau. You can look that up after. There's a whole article about it. And in 2017, they cleaned this up. They hauled out 11 tons of trash with helicopters.
Oh my gosh.
5 decades of squatting in Kalalau. Yeah, there's another splash right there. You want to go check him out?
Yeah.
All right.
I can see the blowhole, right?
Yeah.
That's what...
I see your blow.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh, the fin. Yeah. Matthew, come up. There's 2. Probably getting a better shot than you. Hopping around. Buddy, come up.
I can see him in the water.
Yeah. Wow, look at that tail. It's awesome.
We don't want to piss them off. They might jump up and grab us. No, we're not supposed to linger here for too long because they're protected. The sound back. You guys heard about the Kalalau Trail, the one that goes along the cliff coast over here that shut down because of the rainstorm?
No.
So
That's what the
bong guy was talking about.
yeah, the bong guy said.
I'll show you the trail. So you see that waterfall, not the little guy, but the slightly bigger one on the left?
Yeah.
That splits up?
Yeah.
Like underneath the line of vegetation, top right. See the trail?
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, wow.
So it washed out in multiple places, but once upon a time, that guidebook, Lonely Planet, I don't know what you guys use, Rough Guiders, Lonely Planet said that this was the best trail in the world. At some point it voted for it, and then people voted, and you can see it all the way along here, and it's pretty slippery, slidey, tricky, and they still have to repair it, and then it goes this way, and then there's a switchback going up the hill. Wow.
The bong guy did say it was top 10. There's some dude, like, living at
The campground?
campground, making bongs out of coconuts.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But this has been shut down since last April because they had they set the world record over in Honolulu. They had 50 inches of rain in 24 hours.
Holy crap.
And it destroyed a bunch of homes. People were stuck on the trail for a day and a half, whatever, and then they had to helicopter them out.
What's this right here?
This is a cave, a sea cave. Let's go check it out. There's some tunnels in the back of it, and if you take a Zodiac tour, the Zodiac goes in them. You see the tunnels?
Yeah. I feel like Hawaii Five-O got stuck in there once.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Remember, it was the episode with psychology chick. Remember? She saved her from drowning. Keisha.
Alright, so here's the Odell. We're going to go check out the North Shore. It's pretty raining over there, and that's our turnaround point. So I want to show you if it's so rainy that picture not good, I still want to show you Honolulu Bay. So we'll blast by here. This is KA. You see all the reefs and the vegetation behind it. And then over there by Honolulu, we'll turn back and then head back to his base.
Sounds good.
This is KA Beach. These beaches are supposed to be packed, but you can't get to them. Ever since April, that same storm, that world record storm, whatever, that destroyed the road, and they have been working on that for 11 months now. But if you live here, you can get to your home, and you get a special permit to come here. But nobody else can, so I can't, although I live on Kauai, I don't live here past the roadblock. They don't want anybody else but the people that have to go there out of necessity because they live there. So these beaches have been empty for a year.
Wow.
But this reef here, one of the best snorkeling spots on the island. It's tunnels. And now the only way to do that is when you go on a boat tour and they stop here.
Actually, a lot of people here, like home.
Yeah. But, in the distance over there, on the opposite side of Honolulu Bay, there's some more reefs. You see them, right?
Yeah.
So you can go there. Amini. But any of these things, and you can kind of see where the road got destroyed. I can try to explain to you where to look. So you see, here are these reefs on the right here, and then it goes towards the back.
Yeah.
And then there's a beach in the back there. And then on the left side of the beach, you see that black tarp.
Yeah.
That is where they're restoring the hillside, so they had to rebuild the mountain.
Wow.
Because the mountain came down on the road, and now it's unstable. So that's what's taking so long. So those white thingies, I believe those are anchors where they're like concrete and tarp and try to rebuild it. And then also a second area is if you look behind that long straight beach over here, there's a concrete wall, so they just finished that, and then there's 3 more bridges they have to fix. So they're still 2 months out. You see all that, yeah? And this is Honolulu. You definitely should come here if you haven't done so yet. That's the end of the road. You can go as far as Honolulu. This massive bay over here,
yeah.
That's it.
What's snorkeling there?
on the left base. Alright, this is where we turn around.
Alright. Awesome.
Yeah, this represents the island super. Like, it's totally, I think. You see the reef and the beach and the green and the mountains and the clouds, and these are all the ingredients you come here for.
That's everything.
And then you saw whales too on top of that. It's like every 10 flights or so. That doesn't happen every time.
To that place in the valley there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I believe there's a botanical garden somewhere here.
Huh.
It's like a movie.
From rain to shine, back to rain.
Water's amazing.
You can see through Honopu Arch. There's a helicopter that's flown through that.
Really?
Yeah, but it's a 90-foot arch. It's huge, but still.
Expert level. Don't feel like you should try it.
Me neither. Don't even try that.
Got it. That road.
So this is one massive volcano with gentle slopes. If you look at it, it's like, imagine that there's no canyon on the left, and it's all intact. And the island resembles like a Roman warrior shield that's round, that's laying flat on the ground. So that's why they call these shield volcanoes, and they're the biggest mountains on the planet. And it's not like a cone-shaped volcano like Mount Rainier, St. Helens. They go off with a bang. They sometimes explode. Whereas these ones, they have slow eruptions for something like 1 million years, and they build a massive mountain. And here in this case, of all the Hawaiian Islands, the majority of them are underwater. This is just the top of a mountain sticking out. And after the flight, I can show you a picture. If you remind me, I'll show you a picture of the entire underwater mountain range, which is bigger than the Himalayas. And you have the Big Island, which actually consists of 4 volcanoes. If you go to the sea floor, from the top of the Big Island to the sea floor, that mountain is bigger than Mount Everest. They're huge. They're massive mountains, and they're all volcanic.
Have you done the chopper ride over the volcanoes?
What was that?
Have you done the helicopter ride over the active volcano?
No, I don't. I haven't, no.
We tried last year.
Or was that when it was going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was too rainy.
Oh, yeah, but they also had Kilauea, or which one was the one that was erupting so much?
Yeah.
Did I mention the sugarcane story?
No.
No. So, the fields underneath us, that's where they used to grow sugar. And sugar, undeniably so, there's just no other way of putting it. Sugar made the Hawaiian Islands part of the U.S. Because the plantation owners here, they were often, well, Europeans and Americans, a handful of people got rich. And they changed the nature of the island forever because they imported, like by the end of the 1800s, there was something like 100,000 immigrant Japanese, just the Japanese we were talking about. And then there were the Filipinos and the Chinese and the Portuguese and the European nations represent. But then some of these people were getting rich because they had large properties and what they wanted was become part of the U.S. because, especially after the Civil War, the only source of sugar on the mainland came from here. But they levied heavy taxes. So they was like, we need a better deal, so we need a better contract, basically. It's like it's a little bit like what's happening today with you know, the trade, you know, and they keep on talking about, you know, import taxes on Chinese goods and whatnot. So they organized, and the plantation owners, they organized with their money and their political power, and they overthrew the monarchy. At the end of the 1800s, they helped overthrow it. They didn't do it. They funded some people that would, so that worked. The monarchy collapsed, and then this became a territory until 1969. And since you guys like to show Hawaii 5-0, you know what that means? Hawaii 5-0. It means that the state is Hawaii 5-0 is the last state that joined the Union. It joined the American Union in 1959. So the last state that, the last star on the flag.
Yeah.
So that's Hawaii 5-0. There's a whale breaching on the right, distance. A little splash directly over your right side.
Oh, I see.
So, sugar has an intricate connection to, well, what Hawaii has become. And now, sugar is no more. Like, the sugar cane industry collapsed. It became too expensive. Competition from, like, Central American countries and Southeast Asia and stuff like that, you know, where they can make it much cheaper. The cost of living is high and everything else. Shipping, the cost of land. So, the last sugar mill shut down in 2016.
So what are they doing with all that empty plantation?
Yeah, look, so all these fields have been empty for 10 years. And they don't know what to do because they think everything is going to fail now. Like, because everything is going to be expensive. But coffee still works. I'm sure if you grow marijuana, you can make a profit.
There you go.
Right. I know. Do you guys have any ideas? Papaya. Coconut. But, yeah, again, your coconut is going to be more expensive than coconut from elsewhere. That's the problem.
Self-sustaining crops or Kauai, whatever they want.
Yeah. So that's what they're talking about. It's like, why don't we grow our own food so we don't have to ship it from California? Oh, yeah, after touchdown, please don't open the doors. We got Chris who's going to come help us. And then after the flight, you guys want to go back inside, check out the photo, whatever?
Yeah.
My name is Tone. It was a pleasure flying you. Welcome back. We made it.
Good to catch you.
Leave the seatbelts on for just a minute longer or so, but if you want to take the headsets off already, you can.